anytime you can come to the track, you learn things. So, there's, first of all, when we were here in June for the race, we hadn't really gotten our cars dialed into the new Chevrolet Aero kits. So it was a good opportunity to come back and kind of reaffirm what we learned and what we felt like we learned and got better at Fontana, at Pocono. So we're able to come back here and say, yeah, we have fixed the issues that were bothering us here last year. Yeah. I mean, I think that's the misconception of the off season. When I was just a driver, I had a lot of time off. Now that I'm a driver owner, it's like, I've got to catch up on everything I wasn't doing over the course of the season when I was driving. So it's been busy. Putting things together. We got Joseph Newgarden re-signed to be back with the team. So that was a big win for us, and just moving forward with the team, working on development, getting better, and trying to bring in some new partners to the team to continue getting stronger on that end as well. I think it's greatly important. I think it's part of IndyCar's heritage and tradition. A big part of it. So I think it's awesome we're coming back to Texas. This track IndyCar's raced here more than any other racetrack in its history, and that's something that I think everyone wants to keep the same. I certainly love coming down here. You guys and Eddie do a great job. Promoting us, welcoming us, putting on a great show. So hopefully we'll be coming back for a long time.
I think 2016 in general, I'm super jacked for. I mean, every year I feel like, you can't wait to get back racing again. Normally it's nice to have a month or two off. I think most racers like having a little bit of time to just reset their minds. But I don't know. I think probably because this year we had such a successful season. We won a couple races. We were close in the championship battle. I think that's just reinvigorated me to get going immediately. I mean, I don't really want to have an off season this year. So 2016, I can't wait for it. We have great races highlighting the championship. I mean, really, people ask, what's your favorite track? I don't really have one because there's so many good events. I'm excited to see Road America coming back into the mix. Boston, I think, is going to be cool. And then we've got great highlights already. The Indianapolis 500, Texas Motor Speedway. There's a lot of good ones on there that we're going to be going to as well. So I'm pretty pumped for it. It's been fun for me to work with Ed because he's, for me, he's kind of like a brother. I've known him since I got into IndyCar racing. He was one of the first guys that, stuck his hand out and said, hey, do you need some help? What can I assist you with or try and help you get up to speed? And not a lot of guys are like that. Ed, I think, was one of the dudes that just wanted to be a friend. And, he's a competitor at the same time, but he's also there to make sure a young kid can, find his feet okay in a series. And he did that for me here in IndyCar. And, now to be not only one of his drivers, I mean, he's kind of my owner as well, but he's also my teammate. It's a really fun dynamic. I enjoy working with him. He's a really good driver. He's fun to talk to because he's been around the game for a while. He's seen things from his perspective for a long time. He's got a lot of good advice. He's very fast on ovals. He's a two-time pole winner at the Indianapolis 500. I mean, he doesn't struggle for speed. So there's a lot of facets, I think, to Ed that I get to reap the benefits of, and I just enjoy being his teammate as well. I think Texas is, if people were going to say, okay, why do I want to go to Texas? Why do I want to see the IndyCar race there? First off, you're not going to get any faster race cars around Texas. Okay, the Indy cars are the fastest cars you're going to see in North America, and the fastest cars, at least on an oval track, and the fastest cars you're going to see here at Texas. So if you want to see speed, you want to see close competition, I think you do see that here at the Texas Motor Speedway with Indy cars. You're going to see tight battling. Every year we try and refine that process. We've got aero kits on these race cars, so they're like jet fighters. If you ever saw Top Gun and you thought jet fighter planes were cool, well, you basically see that with Indy cars. They're on racetracks. So that's the way I view them. I think you'd enjoy seeing that up in person and seeing how closely we fight together through the corner. Sometimes we're 3 wide here on restarts. To me, that's very exciting. I don't think you get that with a lot of other series. So they're fast. They're pretty crazy. They're daring. I think you see drivers that lay it all out there on the line, and if that's what you're into with racing, then I think you'd enjoy an IndyCar show around Texas.
Good. Thank you.